Hey, how's everybody doing? This is KYNG31. It's a pretty day out. You can kind of see I'm starting my spring cleaning. I got a few cabbage heads give to me. So I'm going to cut these little small cabbage heads because they are tiny. I'm going to core them and cut them up and put them in the dehydrator and get some put up. That way I've just got something else to add to it. I'm down to one jar. But here's how I do it. Alright, I've already cut up one and stuck it in there and filled up 2 trays. And you can hear the baby's music. He's watching YouTube videos in the background. I'm going to cut the cores out. I just cut them in the size that I like for when I'm making soup, whatever. Looks like I'm going to cut my fingers off. I've almost got this tray full enough, tall as I want it. But it's time to start all these outdoor projects. I've already been cleaning up the brush over the hill, hoping to get me some garden boxes started. That way maybe I can get something done this year. The baby's turned 3, so maybe I can get some outside work done. I kind of kept him inside most of the time. Of course, everybody around here's either got strep. Well, I've seen on Facebook they've either got strep or the flu. So we're not traveling much right now because I try to keep him away from a lot of that. But we got plenty of projects to do at home. I've already started cleaning down walls in the kitchen and taking everything apart and moving everything around and trying to get a few things done. It's a little hard when you have to be the play buddy too. And he says, play with me, you have to play. That gives me something to do. I've got one that's grown and one that's a teenager, so having a toddler to run after isn't too bad. Keeps you young. Oh, it still needs to come apart a little more. Well, I guess I'll get one more little cabbage head on here. I don't like for them to go to waste, and I save myself 2 to make in the coleslaw. Got to have coleslaw to go with barbecues. Now I've got enough pork and stuff canned up and some deer meat that I can make what I want to on that when I want it. Heat it up a little bit and add some barbecue sauce and have my coleslaw ready to go on my barbecue sandwiches. Of course, I'm going to have to make me some buns because I don't have any right now. Trying to get less away from buying all the processed foods and do a little more of my own home stuff since I'm here all the time anyway. Go to the grocery store less. I've got a new project to work on though. I've got a pickup truck that we bought. Needs a little bit of work done on it. It had a little front end damage. It's got to have some headlights put in it. But I should be able to drive it in the next week or 2. If I can get in it, because I'm only like 5'4", and it's one of those, 2500 HD Chevys. Sits way up off the ground, and he's promised me step bars so I can get in it. We'll see. He's got some up there, but we'll see how long it takes to get them on. He's always got other projects going on. But he's painted cars for over 20 years, so he'll make it look nice to suit me. But the truck doesn't need any painting. The one that got damaged on it was just the bumper and the headlights. Missed all the other stuff. I about got it full. Getting there anyway. But I got some strawberries to work on. I went to the farmer's market and I got to get stuff done. I go buy it and then I'll put it off. Don't know whether or not I want to make jam yet or if I want to make just canned strawberries like to go on pies, and because I love angel food cake. Angel food cake. Funny. With strawberries and Cool Whip. Something my mom always did when we were little. Jeff's mom just crushes the strawberries up. I don't think she really even puts any sugar in them and just sticks them in those little formed cakes. It's got what looks like a little bowl. Which they taste pretty good that way. But I'll do another video with the strawberries, or try to if Isom lets me. It's a little hard sometimes when the toddler wants mommy. I do what I can when I can. Oh, I about got this full. But I'll go ahead and I'll get this loaded. Doesn't take them a long time to dry. A few hours. I always keep checking on it. I'm going to put this one over here next to the window today. I've cleaned off my counter already. Cleaned my window over here, so I've got a clean workspace to work with. But now I got to wash all the curtains, and since I've got them took down, put them back up. Got all the ones down in the kitchen down and washed, and been washing walls, and it looks like I've completely totaled the kitchen. Still got to do dishes. Ones that had gathered dust that was up on shelves on the hutch and stuff. Kind of took most of my dishes off my hutch because I've just become a little too many gadgets for my kitchen. I'm a gadget hoarder, I guess. I got me a new food sealer I'm going to be trying out. So I found it like for $50. I guess somebody's been buying a lot of pallets around here lately, or they've brought them in here. Because every time I get on Facebook, there's somebody was having pallet sales. They're either selling the whole pallet, or you go buy stuff when they open them. I guess like Walmart returns or Kohl's or something. That's what one of them told me. One of my daughter's friends, she's keeping me updated on what she's got. Because I've kind of got a list of what I'm looking for. If I can get it cheaper, I'm going to get it cheaper. But she didn't know what I was talking about when I wanted a food processor. Guess I'm going to have to get a picture of the one I want and send it to her so she can look for one. I don't know if I'm going to get all these in here or not. It may be a tight fit, and if not, that's okay, because Isom loves cabbage. Raw cabbage. And he'll eat it. He gets mad at me when I cut it all up. I'll throw this away. If I ever get my kitchen back together, it'll be a small miracle. Sorry for the noise. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get this started, and I'll show you what it looks like when I get it done. Okay, I've got the dehydrator going. Mine does not have a temperature gauge. It's just got a light, you plug it in, it starts working. Well, you'll have to hang on, I have to go answer the phone. Alright, I've got this going. I already said I don't have a thermostat to set mine for me to tell you what I set mine on. But I went ahead and pulled out what I have left. I use my old, maybe tomato sauce jars or pickle jars. But this one's empty. This is the one that I dried before. And I usually I'll add them to ramen noodles, I'll add them to vegetable soup, whatever, and I crush them when I put them in the ramen noodles. Just like I do my greens, the spinach, baby spinach and kale, I'll crush those up and put them in the kids' ramen noodles. And at first they asked me what it was, I just started telling them it was spices. They don't question it, they like the way it smells, they eat it, so that's what I use it for. But I hope this helps. Here's what you got to do. When you let your dehydrator get done, either turn it off for a couple hours and let all the heat go, and that way you let all the moisture out. You don't want it to sweat. Or put it in a pan or a bowl so it doesn't mold. I did that before with some deer jerky and destroyed it. A lot of work to put into something like that and then just let it go. But yeah, make sure you let all the heat come out of this first, whether you leave it in the dehydrator or you just put it in a big pan if you've got something else to go in the dehydrator. But go ahead and I showed you what it looks like when it's done anyway. I got more stuff to do, so I'll go ahead and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.